She ended up calling in to a famous YouTuber seeking relationship and dating advice. During her viral video, the YouTuber basically drags her.
Too many of you black women, you don't do shit the right way with black men. Average-looking women tend not to get high-earning men. Women like you die alone.
Can you imagine having millions of people laugh at you?
You say she can't have this, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Because this is what we do. I want to show her what a real dating professional does.
I would have been crying. I would have been everywhere. Like, I would have been...
I would get guys posting on my, talking about, oh, you think you all that, where your man? And all these black men are under these comments. What did I do to them? I just stated what I wanted, and they came and attacked me, and I'm like, if that's how they feel about me, I don't want to date black men. I had a disdain for them.
But it's all about redemption. And
Yeah.
that's why we're sitting here right now.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful soul, you have a beautiful spirit. I think you've done the self-work. I just see the confidence, and that's the main thing when it comes to matchmaking. We want our clients to be confident.
Jessica wanted to take some time to herself to really heal. It is so important to be in a good mental state before you start dating.
Right.
And we definitely encourage that.
We have so many women have came to us saying, I don't believe love is for me. I don't think I deserve it.
Are they trying to give up on real black love?
Right, because of things that they heard.
Yeah.
Or things that they see.
We're happy that she did do the work. She's back here, and
So, Love Match Atlanta. I haven't checked out the show. I just saw this clip, but y'all just checked it out just now. We're going to get right into it, man. It's a lot to unpack. But first, man, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It's your guy, JR Wisdom. Let's run it up. Anyway, man. So we got the beautiful young lady from, they're talking about Kevin Samuels. Don't want to say his name. I see. They're talking about Kevin Samuels' show. Basically, the viral video that pushed Kevin into the stratosphere. That's at the end of the day. He was out of here once that was put up there, and that's just how it was. Kevin didn't call her; she called him. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is at the end of the day. People are trying to make it like it was something where he searched this woman out, singled her out, and said, "This is what it is." She's asking him. And he's basically telling her his thoughts on it. It's this man's opinion. It's Kevin's opinion at the end of the day. You know, baby, I always say all the time, and I get a lot of flack for this. Baby, you can have anybody you want. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that you're going to get them. You know, you can want them. That doesn't mean you're going to get them. Just like me or any other man, we can want a certain type of woman, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna get them, no matter how much money you got. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Money does even the playing field. Money, status, clout, so on and so forth does even the playing field. But from what Kevin was telling you, you know, he asked you how would you rate yourself, so on and so forth, and you had a lot of accessories going on. You know, fresh out the shower, he asked you, you know, and he just told you you're average at best. So I think she said she was six figures. She has a pet grooming service or something like that, from what I recall. But you're making the money now, baby. Why not settle for an average looking guy, an average earning guy, which is something that we all need to be discussing, which definitely we're going to be talking about here, is the average guy being with the average woman. What is wrong with the average guy? What is wrong with the average woman? If you're just an average person yourself, if you're average looking, yeah, you can try and even the playing field, but is it real? Are the feelings real, or are people just using you for your money, your status, whatever? That's something that we need to think about. Now, the whole satire, how y'all try to use satire with this and try to make fun of the situation and things like that, obviously, this guy is patronizing her. You have to be in the right mind state. These guys that are in the comments, you have a certain amount of people, which we tend to think the same. Men overall, we tend to think the same. But there are certain men that are actually going to go out and troll you and make fun of you. which doesn't speak for everybody. We may have the same thoughts that we want an attractive woman, or the average man feels like he shouldn't have to, do all of these things or be a six-figure earner just to have, a decent looking woman, or just to be able to be chosen at the end of the day. A lot of guys will end up with average looking women and vice versa. That's just how it is. But we know women outnumber men at the end of the day. And think about it. If every man settled down with one woman, what would happen with all the other women that didn't get chosen? It's something we need to think about. So she says something quite interesting. Because of her being attacked in the comments and things like that, you don't want to deal with black men anymore because that put a bad taste in your mouth based off those comments. Come on now. Are you really trying at the end of the day? And I hear a lot of women say this, like, I feel like a lot of women expect some guy to meet all of this different criteria. Well, this is what they say they want. He needs to meet all of this criteria that I want. He needs to look like this, make this amount, be able to do this, be able to do all these incredible things. But the guys that she's sleeping with is doing none of those things. So it makes you question at the end of the day. And when she gets out of the relationship with this guy, not saying he's necessarily a pookie, but he doesn't do all of those things. She's got trauma. She's got trauma bonding. Oh, I was just playing around. I was just going through a phase. I didn't really know what I wanted at the time. Girls don't know what they want. But women, ladies, you ladies are still having these issues in your 30s and 40s. I see it on social media all the time. It's like women in their, I see women in their 40s and 50s still complaining about men. My thing is, when are you going to get it right? Are you saying that every man ain't ish? Are there no men that want to talk to you? Men, we have to go through, we don't get it. We don't get approached like women do consistently. But when we do, we're choosing you based off of your outward appearance. And then when we get to know you and say, man, this girl ain't got nothing really going on for her. Just her looks. She has no personality. She can't cook, clean. She's not supportive. She can't communicate. She stonewalls. She does all these different things. She doesn't even keep herself up as far as health. All these different things that we discover also, but some guys will end up settling. What you say, ladies shouldn't settle. Some guys will end up settling just because she's pretty and put up with things that they shouldn't even put up with, but that's because they don't know their worth. Just like you ladies, like, I didn't know my worth, that's why I dealt with this guy. You would go back with that guy in a heartbeat. If that guy offered to marry you, you would marry him and just be in that toxic cycle, that perpetual cycle with him until you eventually know your worth. So I don't have a problem with your preference. That I'm one of the people that'll tell you, as a woman, if that's the type of guy you like, hey, go for it. Try as much as you may. But don't say you swearing off all black men or all people from, this race. Because at the end of the day, a black man is pretty much who you're probably going to end up with. Or pretty much who all you have been dating that has taken you seriously. And I think you know that. And a lot of black women that's watching, you have to know that and you have to agree to that, which I've talked about this in the past. Black men just don't like us. Black men don't want to be with us. That's why we wear weaves, because they prefer, no. This stuff is getting old. This matchmaker, obviously this is reality TV. So I'm pretty sure you guys are going to come up with some quote unquote high value men that are going to basically be showing interest in her, and we like to have a follow-up afterwards, because she's not a celebrity. She's just an average woman in Atlanta. She came to the attention of, by a viral video that everybody came to know of her. Not really know her, but now that she's appearing on this show. So hopefully the matchmakers, they do their job, and you see, and I hope, depending, I'm assuming the network obviously that it's on, Throw some white guys in the mix. Throw some Asian guys in the mix. Let's not be disingenuous, okay? Throw some of those guys in the mix and see how it goes. Since she says that she's swearing off black men, because I think a lot of women just expect to show up, and they should be able to do whatever and not really offer much. Especially the more options a man has, the lower the tolerance is. And you have to understand that. And ladies, what you ladies want is a man to have a lot of tolerance for you, or you're used to a man tolerating you, the average guy tolerating you, because ladies have low tolerance when it comes to men, unless it's of a toxic nature. Just my opinion. So I think it'll be interesting to see where this goes. You guys let me know what you guys think about this whole situation and how you feel in terms of average person, or what will be deemed as average. Because at the end of the day, it's an opinion. And we can look at it as so. It's an opinion. You may call me average. I don't feel like I'm average. I'm just saying that, just speaking just in general. Just like you. Somebody I could call you average and you may not feel the same way. So it all depends on if we have a list of what constitutes average, or what's on your checklist. Anyway, let me know what's on you guys' checklist at the end of the day. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Calendly and Linktree to book that one-on-one. Matter of fact, Linktree, y'all see the link popping up. Y'all know who it is. Make sure you guys pick up all my books, t-shirt, merch, the Good Buddy shirts, every other shirt I have on there. Buy one right now. It helps to support the channel. And listen, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Peace be upon you all. The mercy and blessings of the Almighty. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth.